Nice to meet you, Malachi.
Pleasure. Or do the, hat thing.
This is Simon, but pretty sure you
Ah,
already knew that.
Knew that,
hey.
yeah. How's it going, bud?
Uh, as good as can be, considering the situation.
Yeah, well, it's a thing, ain't it? Life is that way, I find. Full of its ups and downs. But don't you worry, I'm sure that things being what they are, either you'll come out fine, or you won't.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, I guess then I will drive to wherever it is that he wants me to.
A place called the Rack.
So we're going to Iraq.
Now,
Hey, look at my rack.
Just a pleasant drive down the road, that's all.
Going to
but
Iraq.
so you guys split off again, right?
I'm going
I
to
thought
my
we were.
house, and I'm willing to take anyone who wants to be
I
with
thought we
me.
were all sticking together. Actually, kind of thought we only had one van.
Celine has her own vehicle.
Yeah, she came in it at
I would have
least.
preferred everyone stuck together, but I got to keep my eyes on whatever I think is the
Yeah,
most important part of this.
I'm still voting for we all need to stick together. So let's just take a group trip down to Joshua's crib so he could do his trace, and then we figure what our next move is. That way, Simon stays close. Celine gets out of patrol. We could interject, and Malachi, you can do whatever it
I
is
like the
that you
argument you're
that you do.
making to Celine is that if Celine gets out of control, you can interject.
Well, I've already been witness to that.
When she got ran over by a car?
I consider that all collectively part of the out of control
Celine, you're
experience.
out of control. Stop getting hit by cars.
Damn it, Adam! Stop getting run over by cars. I know
And,
you
and I'm
like
like,
it.
Celine, with all due respect, I'm not necessarily saying you're going to lose control. I'm just saying the situation is kind of out of control. So I think kind of the more people that are involved, the better chance we'll all move forward past this point. Or else, it'll just be a bunch of people running off into the darkness. I don't know. That's just what I keep seeing.
However you want to justify it, fine. Oh, let's go, Josh.
Alright, off we go.
And everyone but Julie will say, since you're all going the same place, just says good luck to you all.
Stay
And
safe out there.
I'm not the one in danger.
I know.
I
But
am the
thanks.
one
Oh,
who
I know.
knocks.
And she drives a van full of prisoners back to who knows where.
Well, assumedly me.
Humanity hit. You all
Um,
sent them to their deaths.
you don't know that. You can you can lose humanity if you don't know what happened. You know,
Oh yeah.
never know.
I mean, she
I'll save
already
that
told
for
us.
willpower later.
She literally told us. It's gonna be
Yeah,
bloody and it's gonna be messy.
it probably will. Um,
Oh, that just hyperbole. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They won't be fine.
Alright.
you're all back at Joshua's place. Would you mind describing it again for?
It is a small apartment in a sort of U-shaped complex up on the second landing. Enterable from outside. On the inside, the windows have been closed up and spray painted over. The locks have been refitted. And the place is rather Spartan, save for quite a bit of electronic junk sorted out on various tabletops and counters. The fridge looks like it hasn't been cleaned out yet, and of course there is a large cardboard cutout of Garrett from The Witcher hanging out in the building now.
Look around and go, wow, you and I decorate our apartment in the exact same way.
Oh yeah, me and Garrett go way back here. I say, like, just putting a shoulder around the cutout and patting him on the head.
Simon, look
That's a
around.
stormtrooper cutout.
What was that?
Simon look around and go sit on first chair or armchair he found. Just trying to not take too much space and
Yeah, the futon's got at least 3 spaces. I know I can lie across it if I need to. Don't mind the blood. That's just a few months old. It's fine now.
yeah, cool.
I'm just checking out the electronic stuff that he has littered
A
about.
lot of it is actual junk, like devices that have been ripped apart with pieces taken out of them, presumably important ones that could be used for things. And of course, sitting beside them are weird amalgam devices that might do some small different things, though it's hard to tell what just looking at them.
Okay, and so I'm sitting here like, so what are you, like a modder, hacker, maker type? You know, you just sit here and make these little doodads.
Hacker, definitely. Criminal variety, if that matters to you. This thing over here picks up credit card numbers from people's wallets as they pass by, especially the fast-pass type ones. This one over here can interject itself into a Wi-Fi router from a distance, and this one is the plug-and-play version of that. It even has
Ah,
a built-in embedded code to just take it over when I need it.
I'm like,
you
I
and I'm
have
like,
not tested any of these yet, though.
and I'm like
you
fascinating.
you hear voice of Damon, which appears kind of from nowhere, as he appears from nowhere, saying, "Never trusted electronic much." And you can see him
Just
just
that like blink and like,
sitting in
oh,
the wall.
I'll just blink and go, wait a second, where'd you come from just now?
I've been here all the time.
You have? I thought you bailed after I tried, well, my stunt, I guess.
Yeah, then I catch up to you and just, you know,
On
was just
foot?
looking. Mm-hmm. Well, food.
Oh. Well, there's a space over there on the futon by Simon if you want it.
No thanks.
Yeah, why don't you make yourself comfortable? Thank for the assist. And I go back to examining all the electronic doodads, I go to Joshua and I'm like, yeah, you and I need to talk later.
You guys ended
Yeah,
that
that'll be
just
fun.
fine. Just don't be like that.
But yeah, I don't blame you for bailing. Not everyone's as crazy as I am.
Yeah, I don't really take. I'm not into stunt driving. Thanks.
Well, at least you missed the gunfight, so good on you for that.
I was here,
S
but you
well, you
guys
didn't have
tend
to
to
take a bullet or
handle.
two.
Mm,
I go to Joshua and I'm like, do you want to stash those guns up here or do you want to keep them in the van?
I think the closet over here is gonna be best for now. It's got the lock on it. I put them in the safe, but the safe's like a quarter their size. So after setting them up, Joshua is going to go ahead and get on his computer, talk up with his criminal friend, and start getting the process going.
Do me a manipulations computer roll for your contacts because, as always, if you gain no money, you ain't getting nothing.
Alright, so manipulation then.
Yep.
I don't suppose my hacking specialty applies to a manipulation roll.
Yes, it does.
Alright, let's go ahead and throw it in. No rerolls, but 7 dice. This ought to work. 2.
All right, for this once, you gotta pass.
Aw, you're so
Just-
sweet. Alright. So
Uh,
I probably want to assume I'm the better hacker here, and he will assist me.
yep.
Okay. So throw the
Gonna
bonus
plus
at
two.
me.
Yep.
+2.
Gonna plus
So
two.
with hacking, that's going to be 3, and I'm going to try backtracing this number. Nice big dial-up screech comes from Joshua's computer for sure.
The number appears to have been called from an office. From a company which seems to be mainly into the advertisement business.
So they're running out of an ad company. I wonder if they're bouncing it through that, or if the call actually ends there.
The call originated from here and ended here. Wasn't
Hmm.
really. It came from a private office, not the public number of a company.
Alright. I don't suppose I could figure out exactly which office. That might be a stretch. Unless, like, there's an
Yeah.
extension number on it.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, so within the building, probably a private office. Alright. So I'm going to thank my buddy, and I'm going to go ahead and report the information to everyone. I think I found where the call originated from. Who it originated from, we're going to have to actually go look into.
Hmm.
So I'm going to pull up a small bit of information on the advertisement company just to share with everyone. What is this place?
It's mainly just a plain old uh, company that runs ads, mainly on television, uh, or flyers. Kind of a company on the decline, not really keeping up with its time.
Maybe it's a
I see.
front.
It's called Leopard.
Leopold?
Leopard.
Leopard.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned behind his back, like maybe it's a front for something.
Could be. It could also just been a place one of their kind has been working, and so they use it as an extra bit of cover. I'm not exactly ready to burn down the whole place.
Hope so.
I mean, it just seems a little rude. But, well, we will have to get in there. And if I recall last time I tried breaking in somewhere, I don't think we're going to be able to get a coffin-sized box inside this time around.
That's how you guys get around things.
Well, I mean, it was one of our ideas. I think... No, we
Ugh.
went with a potted plant instead, didn't we?
That's very, very stupid.
You'll be surprised.
No, I got a better plan. You just give me the address, wait here about like just need to get there, then I come back and we're nice. Do you have mirror? Something like that?
Yeah, of course. I got one right here in the bathroom.
Thanks. I need to freshen up.
All right,
Trent
that's
leans
what I'm
outside
talking
his window and
about.
just goes, "Shut those dogs up."
And Damien
And
goes a
I'm
little
like,
back.
this is great. This is awesome. You see, discreet, inconspicuous, you know, not all flashy and what the hell is that? Blood on the highway esque.
You're missing out on all the fun. But you sure you can do all this alone, Damien?
Damien comes out after 1 or 2 minutes. You're here washing his hand after having used the toilet. Yeah. Just give me 30 minutes, then I come back here and we can filtrate the place. Nice and easy.
Do you need to drive across town, or are you just gonna hoof it?
That's alright. I can take care of myself.
Alright. So he's going to go ahead and do that then. I guess we'll wait and see what he comes back up with. However, Joshua is infinitely curious, but he can't hoof it across town as fast as he can.
Hmm.
So as Damien leave, I start humming the theme to Mission Impossible.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
Joshua
dun,
might
dun, dun.
attempt to access traffic cams to at least see how he might enter the building, if at all.
You can try.
You
With
can try, and it might at least get me a little closer to understanding more about him.
Yep. Intelligence computer hacking.
Alright.
This is gonna be difficult, so -3.
Okay,
Because
so that
there
brings me
aren't a
to
lot of street cams.
Right,
really.
so not only is it protected information, it's also a volume of information. So let's
Yep.
go ahead and find out. A total of -2 after adding in my hacking. Success.
You cannot see him, in fact, on the road.
Huh.
Not at all.
Joshua will just like take his keyboard like over to his TV. The TV flips open as like a new monitor, and he just like shows it off to everyone. It's like, well, here's the streets, but I don't see him anywhere around here.
Nobody cares but Josh.
Well, I gotta
You guys-
provide some entertainment.
I'm like, what does that mean? I'm still kind of new at all this.
Well, it means maybe he goes invisible like we do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add. Yeah, Damien. I think I mentioned it, but has a heartbeat.
Hmm. He has a heartbeat, and I believe everyone in my van saw him bail and turn into a pile of leaves.
Yep. Outside the
Something
window.
else, maybe I could spot a pile of leaves entering the building.
So he's a
Nope.
changeling.
No.
No, changelings don't have heartbeats. Also, I don't know what those are, or if they even exist in this world. So he's a pile of leaves.
Gasp.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
A sentient tree, I knew it.
My god, my Lord of the Rings fan fiction has come true.
So, given Joshua can't see anyone entering or leaving, he might keep an eye on the building anyway, just to kind of spot if anything goes terribly wrong. You know, like the building bursting into flames.
Sorry, just
Nothing.
assume that I'm a real idiot here, and maybe I wasn't paying attention. What building?
Leopard Advertising Agency.
And what's there?
It's
The
apparently the
endpoint
phone
of the
number.
call.
Okay. Just assume that you've maybe got a guy from the 1800s who doesn't know technology behind you. Just
Oh, okay.
Maybe assume that. It might be
Joshua
true.
might literally stop, like, watching the TV, turn to you, and then start explaining everything. I've already had to do this once before, but you see, you know, when you send an electronic signal, what happens is...
After 50 minutes of a long explanation from Joshua, you can hear Damien knocking at the door. I'm back.
Alright. Joshua will go ahead and, like, turn off the cam feed and open the door and bring him back in.
Good.
Welcome back.
All right. Everybody's ready?
What have you got for us?
Yeah, what do you
Wayne.
got?
Away in.
Which one?
Nice and easy.
Damon?
Not breaking anything.
Alright.
And I
Alright.
don't
Let's see.
didn't saw any camera in the place. I mean, there might be one, two, but all right. Everybody take. Somebody can take my hand, and then they take the hand of the guy who take my hand and extracts
Should we bring the shotguns for this?
shotgun. No, we're not vandals. This is an
I'm
empty
not sure it's
building at
gonna work.
night.
Yeah, it's night. Nobody should be there.
Nobody.
Well, except us. Alright.
Okay,
So-
all right, fine, whatever. Let's do this. This is a great plan. I love this plan.
Alright, so I'm willing to take his hand.
Good. Now somebody take his hands until everybody is linked together.
Okay.
I hold Joshua's hand.
So
Celine,
are,
Malachi, you gonna come along?
are we bringing Simon?
Why? He's human. It's not gonna be any help for us. Besides, he's got a broken leg.
That is
apart from
true.
Being responsible for him.
I'll be fine. Just wait here and just not. I won't do anything. Promise.
Okay, I'll go over to him and give him a squeeze on his shoulder, and then I guess join the.
Is Malachi coming?
Well, I want to know up front first. What are we doing? What's this hand holding thing?
You don't know.
No, that's what I'm. You
Ah,
think this is my
same
actual
today.
Joshua
accent?
look at you and go, "Magic, I bet."
You think
Yeah,
that's my actual
magic.
accent? That's me talking in character.
All right. So yeah, sorry. Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, come on, Yosemite Sam. Let's get with the program here.
what's it gonna do?
I'm going through the mirrors.
Oh, of course, yeah, mirrors. That's just the other day I
Mhm.
was in the mirror.
I am deadly serious. We're going through a series of mirror. You don't look at the mirror, people. Don't tap them, and don't break the chain.
Oh yeah, we must never break the chain.
Never
Because I'm not
break
going
the
back to search for the mirror world for you. It's pain in the ass.
So you're saying is we're gonna walk through a mirror and we're going
Yeah.
to appear somewhere else.
Inside the building, they have a window, and it's effective enough.
Sounds exciting, really.
get
Joshua,
used to
before
it.
we go,
Yeah.
you mentioned burner phones.
Yep, handful of them. I think they're on the table there. That one is charged. That one's half. That one's charged.
All right, can you just
Yeah,
grab?
take the half.
Well, no, I need two of them. Can you give Simon one of them?
Oh. Here, Simon. Actually, you take the half, Simon.
All right.
Yeah, and then we'll take one of them and you just put one of them on speed dial to the other one, and vice versa. That way, if something was to happen here, we'd have an immediate notice, and on the other side, in case we need a hand out, right?
Good point.
Wow, this one picks up real quickly. Good move, Captain America.
Also,
All right.
I make sure to lock the door.
Sure. The rest suits you.
Alright. So, hand in hand, burner phone's ready. Let's go.
And Damien's go to the bathroom where there is a mirror waiting for you. It's about the size of a torso, of a male torso, so it's a bit small, but you should be able to crawl to it. You can see him going near the mirror and whispering something to him. You can do a wits composure roll if you want to hear what he's saying.
Absolutely. Wits and composure. It's gonna be 5 dice. Oh, yeah, I want to add willpower. 3.
You can hear him whispering Jareth, the tooth collector, to the mirror. And you see the mirror shimmers, and as if it was water, you can see him just push his hand through the mirror and say, "All right, come on." And you can see that there seems to be a doorway of endless reflecting mirrors just opening in your bathroom, Joshua.
Ooh. Joshua's trying to pay close attention.
I tried not to pay close attention because I was specifically told not to. I, in fact, pulled my hat down further over my eyes so I can see as little as possible while being guided forwards by the hand ahead of me.
And I just say before I go in, I feel like I'm in a Harry Potter book now.
Really? Seems more like Chronicles of Narnia to me.
You're a wizard, Dylan.
Stop fucking around and follow me.
Well, I'm being escorted by hand since
Yep.
I'm not supposed to look around. You told me not to look around.
Yeah, it's alright.
Alright, Joshua is going to keep pace.
Those of you that look around, you can see you're in a weird pathway. There seems to be. You don't really know that it's silver-like. Maybe it's mercury or quicksilver. It doesn't stick to your shoes, but
Either way, very
on your right
poisonous.
and left, there is floating mirrors of different sizes and windows and windshields and every reflective surfaces. And there are some seemingly normal-looking humans. Some of them seems to mimic someone from the other side of the mirror. Some of them just like yourself, just go in and go out. And some of them looks of your group with a blank stare.
Those
Uh,
would definitely be mirror people to not stare at.
you feel really uneasy. Your senses are, even if you're not looking, even if you're looking at the ground, everything seems distorted in terms of space, and it's fairly quick. 1 or 2 minutes later, you feel yourself going back to the normal world as you emerge in an empty building from a window.
Five
And as the
stories
rest of
up,
you,
head down to
yep,
the ground.
no, inside of the building.
Outside window. Boom.
No, whoops,
Lemmings doorway right off the face of the earth.
oops.
Sit there a little. I just sit there a little woozy and go. Now I know how Doctor Strange felt in the movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Here
let's
we
try not to
are.
get into a wizard battle there, but well, here we
No.
are, huh?
Yeah, not a wizard, by the way.
I didn't think so. But let's see, is this the very office the phone call came from, or is this just a random one, Emmerich?
No, it seems you have the. It seems to be a building you were looking at and seeing on the inside. But now you'll have to find from where the phone call did come. And
Phone call came from inside the house.
yep, but which room?
Yep. Well, time to try to find that out, which I'm not sure how we're gonna go about that. Anyone have any ideas?
Well, is there anybody
I'm
here?
I'm a trained observer. I have 3 dots in investigation. So I mean, we could just look around, see what we can find.
So what I'll do is I'll assist you with investigation.
Well,
Does that work?
you guys do your thing. I'm gonna wait here.
Okay, so here's my roll. 2, and I believe that gives you 2 extra
Yep.
dice, doesn't it? Celine, are you going to add in to our group investigation?
I can try.
Do you want her to roll first before I roll?
Yeah, since she's adding. Okay, doesn't add anything.
I will take a dramatic failure.
I don't think I can on teamwork actions.
Oh, okay.
But he can.
Yeah.
He can fuck it all up.
You did not add in your extra 3
Yep.
dice.
You have 3 dice.
Should I just re-roll it, or do I just add?
No, just
It's
add 3 dice. Just roll 3d10.
You do have trained observer.
Nope. You
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 done
begin
fucked
to
up.
go through
God damn it.
files and try to find from where. This is not a big building, but there's really not much. I mean,
I'm still shaking from the car accident.
yeah.
My mind's not. My
I'm
mind's
checking
not
from the
really.
car accident. You just went through a mirror world, and yeah, your mind's not really focused right now.
Is there anybody
Yeah,
in
I
this
just
building?
plopped down. I just plopped down some files. I'm like, I can't make heads or tails of any of this shit.
But is there anybody in this building?
It doesn't seem like there's anybody.
So there's nobody here. How tall is this
No.
building?
3 stories.
Alright, and there's 5 of us. 2 to a story. We'll just search it floor by floor.
Hold up a second. You know, I have the number. And if it's actually connected to this building, it's still here.
Yep.
So
Why don't
I
you
can go ahead and
call it?
call the number.
You could.
All I have to do is listen for it.
As you do that, you can phone ringing one floor up of you, on the last one.
Perfect. Alright. So up a floor into the office then.
The office is locked as you arrive. The door is locked, but that's never stopped you before.
That is true. And I do still have, as resources, the 2 original auto picks that I never got to use at the beginning of the very campaign.
You do.
So I'd like to go ahead and use one of those right now.
You can.
And I once again start humming the theme to Mission Impossible.
And I now have 1 left. So I open the door.
Did you roll? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. My impression is that it's like a mechanical device that does it for me.
You still need to roll, but you have a +2 or 3 for the equipment bonus.
Okay. So, dexterity larceny then?
Yep.
Okay, boop-a-doo, add in 2, which will negate a bit of the penalty. And give me 2 successes.
You managed to open the door without too much of a fuss. It's fairly simple.
Alright.
The office itself is not that impressive. It's not poor, but it's decorated with not modesty, but there are some fancy looking pens. The wood of the desk seems to be from
Mahogany.
great quality. Yeah. But other than that, there's little in terms of decorations.
And
No,
what was it
anything.
that we were looking for here?
Clues.
You're a
Yep.
genius, Dylan. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm gonna turn back to Joshua and say, what were we looking for here?
Well, we know the person who ordered those thugs works here and made the call from here.
There is a computer, in fact.
And
Here.
jackpot right there.
And there is also, well, there must be a filing cabinet, and you can see picture.
Can I
Oh,
do another?
what's
Can
the
I do
picture?
another investigation? Investigation.
What? You
Can
all
I?
spoke at the same time. Sorry.
Him first then.
Hello.
Okay, me first then. What is the picture?
It's a picture of a man doing the famous "I'm holding the pit store" in Italy.
I just give like a little light groan, but then pull out one of my phones to take a picture so that I can have an image of what this person
It
looks
looks
like.
like this.
Yes. Oh, he's got a big old beard.
Yep.
All right. Can
Guarantee you,
I?
you'll like the way you look in France. Anyway.
Can I do another investigation check on the filing cabinet, or am I
Sure.
done?
You can, and he stops you from it.
No bonuses this time.
Not really. Yeah, you do find quite a bit of information. This man is called Charles Gauthier. He's not the director. Well, he's the director of the department, but not the founder of the business, so not its owner. But still, he seems to be getting quite a good pay from it. He easily makes at least $5,000 a month. You see a lot of reports that indicate that the company haven't been doing very great this past year. There's been there's been a very weird income of money lately, about 1 years from now. Like, you don't know where it come from. It doesn't really say in the paper, but the company seems to be doing better now.
All right. So as I'm scanning,
Cash.
so as I'm scanning through the folders, like, yeah, just like I thought, this guy's funneling in funds from some other place. It's like these numbers don't add up. So he's getting paid by someone to do extra work. He's he's definitely way above his pay scale.
Yep, definitely.
Okay. I could also try to see if there's more information on his computer
You could
after
try.
he's done the investigation in the filing cabinet.
All right. Do I notice any addresses? I mean, I know there's the north of the city where all the drugs are being distributed. Is there any reference to like addresses north of the city or any additional
Not
companies or
really,
phone
no.
numbers?
There's a lot of company name. It seems that nothing that really speaks to mine as criminal, shady, or anything like that.
Okay. Any bonus or penalty for hacking his personal computer here?
No, it's not a fairly secure.
Right. It's something nobody expects to happen here.
Yeah,
So I'll go ahead and add my hacking in, and let's roll. 2 success. I'm in.
yeah. His password is Italy.
Ah, gosh dang it, why? So bad.
Yeah, so bad.
At least it's not password.
You can find his home address. He's living in a rather nice part of the suburbs.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Not much. There is an agenda. Seems to be pretty normal. Although Thursday nights are for club meeting.
Club
Which-
meeting, quote unquote.
Club meeting from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Interesting. So, what time of night did the call come from this office?
Uh,
I think that was.
came
It
about
had to have only been a few hours ago.
yeah, it came about 7:30, 8 p.m.
Alright, so relatively early in the evening then.
Yep, very early. Probably one of the last to be in the building.
At which point, that means if it's been a few hours, he's probably just about done with the club meeting if that was today.
That was not today, no.
Okay. Oh, then he's. What's on his schedule for today, actually?
Nothing much. He has 2 meetings with potential clients, but other than that, it's pretty open, pretty free.
Okay. Well, we do know that we do have his schedule, and we know when he goes to meet his club, quote unquote.
Yep.
All we would have
Yeah,
to do from
club.
there is quietly follow him.
And I'm like, yeah, club my ass.
Joshua will just kind of look at Dylan for a little bit and kind of go, "Club your ass." No, too easy. I won't do it. This is why we need Ivan here. He'd take the cheap joke.
Yeah, if only he was here.
Yeah, if only was here.
Yeah. And Celine, you remind yourself you left poor Ivan alone.
Okay.
Confused
Well,
and
that's why I'm
scared.
trying to meet with his dad
I'm going to go ahead and copy the information that I have here and offer Dylan up a phone to go ahead and just photograph any important files that he sees. After which, I will be very interested in the security of this building. Were there any cameras inside? Because we'll want to go and erase them.
Do me another wits investigation. As you don't find any cameras on this, well, any fire related cameras on this.
And nope.
No, there's none.
No, I had, tell me something if this works or not. I had clicked face in the crowd before we left. Does that work in this situation or no?
No, facing the ground does not work on electronics.
Does it not? Okay.
More importantly, facing the crowd doesn't work in areas you're not supposed to be in.
Or not expected to be in. Maybe I was expected. Maybe I don't know why, but they expected me.
No.
Maybe I'm just that kind of guy. I'm so friendly that people just expect me.
No.
Well, maybe they expect.
You're
Maybe
highly
they expect the
you're highly
unexpected.
anticipated. They're highly anticipated in every location.
The security expects the unexpected, and that's why I'm here.
Everyone expects the cowboy to show up.
Yeah. It's
Exactly.
wanted.
Perfect.
The dread is palpable. There's like an aura. It's just something's coming.
Yeah, it's Nosferatu.
All right. So Joshua's ready to get up with all of his informations and has a plan of attack. So he's looking at everyone going, all right, I think I'm ready to get out of here.
All right, let's apparate back home.
Just real quick then, what do we find out?
For character reference, we found out this guy's schedule, his name, his place of residence, that he's been getting money, that it's been funneling into this business, that he made the call from here, that he probably left a few hours ago.
Alright, I was asking that in character, so I'm assuming you're telling me all the details in
Right,
character.
and I would be explaining that to you in some
Okay.
degree. I wonder if he also has connections to the mob.
Why? Because he's Italian?
Well, no, because he went to visit.
Italy?
That's racist.
Well, it's a stereotype, it's not specifically racist.
Everything Joshua
Well, it's only
says is
racist if he's Italian.
No?
Doesn't seem to be.
Hey, can I make a copy of some of the financial records just in case we can
That's what I
trace
gave you
this
my phone
through?
for.
Yeah, can we do that? I mean, I'm assuming we all have like iPhones, smartphones. We could
Well,
literally
Yeah,
No,
take
I
I
don't.
gave you over my phone to like make a copy of it too, etc.
Cell phones are resources too, I only have resources 1.
I had resources 3 once.
I had resources 5 once. That
I
character's
know.
a torpor.
But yeah, so we have copies of all information that we want here then. I think we're good to go.
Sure. You come back to Damien, who's been smoking in the non-smoking area that he was building next to a window where you came from.
I come over and I go, hey, can you spare an extra one of those?
Sure. He's smoking a pipe, so
Right, not the obvious, hey, what about the smoke detectors? Or, hey, what about opening a window when the security system is probably on? Not the obvious, hey, this is the bad thing to do. Brilliant.
but sure, he lends you his pipe.
By the way, I hope we touched everything possible with all the fingerprints we could have.
Oh yeah, he did.
Well, he probably did, and I don't remember Joshua ever saying, hey, I'm wearing gloves.
It's true,
Vampire,
I'm not wearing
unless
gloves, but I mean, this is sneaking into a place.
unless
I at least had the
using
mask.
unless you're using the blush of life. Typically, vampire skin doesn't really shed and doesn't really have the
Well, you don't
moisture
need shedding for... Yeah, okay, I guess the grease. Okay,
Yeah.
I get going through there. I was like, dead bodies have fingerprints. I don't understand what you're getting from here.
Doesn't really have the
If we
moisture.
dunked our hands into ink and then pressed them right up against the wall,
Well, you're-
that would be it.
I was just at your place, Joshua. You're so fucking greasy. I expect you to have leaving fingerprints all over the place.
I'm sorry, I have like 10 buckets of chicken all over the place. It just happens,
That's
okay?
a joke you
Listen,
made
we
before. You
turned on the
literally
black-
went through a
turned on the
drive-through and
black
got
light.
tons of chicken.
When we turn on the black light, it looked like a Jackson Pollock picture.
Oh.
I have and still have a nug addiction. I will find satisfaction even in undeath.
You know that some dragons are known to eat things. The Order Dracul provides. But yeah, Damien say, alright, just call your little human and tell him to stand in the mirror in your bathroom.
Why?
Because it's easier for me then.
Well, we got the speed dial.
So you're doing it?
Yes. I will do it if no one else is stepping up to. I just have dogs here, so I'm trying to mute as much.
Called Simon, who doesn't really ask any question, just One is in front of the mirror, say, yeah, I'm good. And once again, Damien extends his hand.
Back to the mirror world.
Yeah, he whispers Simons the window, and once again the window shimmers, and there's like a wave of silver, and you're back to the mirror world, which is as disconcerting as the first time, as confusing as the first time. But
Just to
in
clarify,
Yeah.
the name he is saying is Jareth, or did you just say Silence?
This time he said Simon. Last time he said Jareth, the tooth collector.
Huh.
It doesn't make sense. But after like 2 minutes, you're back at your place. Safe and sound.
Alright, congratulations everyone. Let's take a look at the schedule. So, when is the next time he's going to his club, quote-unquote?
Tomorrow night. What don't you
Oh,
know?
amazing. What
You-
luck.
What luck?
Follow that up with... We also know his home address, and we'll know everywhere he'll
Oh
be.
no, not tomorrow night. In 2 nights. I'm stupid.
Yeah, tomorrow's a
Okay,
different
2
confrontation.
nights. So, this seems pretty perfect for us, honestly. We can go ahead, set up, prepare, and then, tail him. That should
Sure.
definitely get us a little closer towards our, intended target.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Did we go back through the mirrors?
Yes, indeed. We are back at Joshua's place.
Alright.
Yeah, we traveled a ways and now we're back.
Can I use one of your burner phones?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make a call.
To who?
Somebody?
Uh,
I mean, I'm not gonna call the bailiff directly. So whoever I could report to under the bailiff.
Gilly.
Isn't she? Okay.
Yeah, she's doing all the fucking work, and she's been complaining about it.
Yeah, but I mean, I assumed the bailiff had a larger staff than just the
No.
two of us.
Well, there's more people, but you don't work with them.
Right. Alright, well, I guess I'll let Julie know all the information that we just collected to then let the bailiff know when she wants.
Noted. Thanks for the report.
Of course.
Take care.
You too.
And with that, I think we're gonna end it here. It's been 3 hours. The wheel of time. Let's
Indeed,
check for
indeed.
bits. So, everyone got a bit for the session?
Yay!
Let's check your aspirations. Let's start with Joshua.
Well, I'm continuing the investigation right now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And have I collected enough material to understand what, Damien is yet?
Not really now. Not
Well, I
sure.
mean, he can turn into leaves, go through mirrors, be completely invisible, is toxic. That's gotta narrow it down somewhat.
Is definitely some kind of supernatural creature, but you're
He's
not.
a Britney Spears.
It's
Got it.
okay.
She fits all of those things.
He's
Alright.
not a Promethean, is he?
No.
Wouldn't have a
Alright,
heartbeat.
didn't think so. Oh, I put that, like, as high up on, the list when it was like, oh, he's inherently poisonous.
You don't really know.
Yeah.
Not yet. I haven't
Yep.
spent much time with him. You know, he can do weird shit, but so can you. Well,
Okay,
maybe less weirder shit, but.
right. So in that case, the only thing I think I have going for me is the, investigating Dr. Lawrence.
Alright. Well, none of them right now are, you're progressing. Let's go for
A or nay then?
nay.
Nay, not this time. Okay.
Nay.
One short of a beat.
Let's go for killing.
Did I render service to my liege?
Um, yes.
Did I bring a threat to the masquerade to justice?
No.
Really? Tying those people up and then sending them back for interrogation
Nope.
doesn't bring them to justice?
No.
Alright, my third one is very subjective. Did I do anything cool?
Yes. Appearing as a whip wielding guy that saved the day. It's kind of cool.
Alright, that's two.
Not Haven. Lucian's not here. Celine.
I just have one defeat the attackers, but save at least one to be interrogated.
Yeah, totally. Let's be it. What were the others? Yeah, right. Alright, you're progressing toward the others. And Dylan.
All right, so I did use my driving skills to take out two of the attackers.
Is that your respiration?
Well, I mean, I did try to, I guess, make a name for myself. I mean, I did also try to stand up to the bailiff of the city too.
What are your aspiration?
I don't know what you mean by
You
that.
didn't make any aspirations.
Right.
Aspiration.
I guess to help you out, we all have 3 character goals that we
Yes,
kind of set
yeah, they
as
are.
players.
They're on a bio. Make a name for myself in the city. Find a person me. Money and power and status in the actors. That's your aspiration.
So yeah, so I mean, I did try to contribute to what's going on here, and I did stand up to the bailiff.
I know
I mean,
that's not how aspiration works. Basically, you have a short-term aspiration, mid-term aspiration, and a long-term one. Every time you make significant progress, so achieve one of them, you gain a bit. And you can also gain bits for other things when like conditions, getting badly hurt. Oh yeah, facing a humanity degeneration makes you gain a bit. But you do not just you gain bits for participating in the station, like standing up to the belief extra extra. Unless it was an aspiration, it doesn't grant any bits. I don't know if you understand. I mean,
no, I get what you're saying. I mean, I guess my
yeah.
argument with that would be like I did try to stand up to the bailiff and make myself known as someone
Um,
to be dealt with. But if you don't,
Not three because you apologize just after.
fair enough.
I do like that your goal
I,
is to be someone to be dealt with to the bailiff. They're gonna deal with you, maybe not in the way you want.
I did use my majesty to extract information from one of the hitmen, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't really. It didn't really help you fulfilling the aspiration right now.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
what
all I got.
aspiration do you think that helps you with?
Find out who poisoned me and exact revenge. I'm assuming that the cult members and all this is all connected.
You're progressing towards it.
Okay,
If you're not happy with your aspiration, you can change them if you want.
sure, no problem. Okay, that's all I got. I can't think of anything else I did.
I'm
So,
sorry. But yeah, no, you've gained 2 bits for the station since you there and add humanity check. All right, so
That would be 3, wouldn't it?
What?
so wait, how many do I get?
2. One for the station and one for facing degeneration, which degeneration is losing humanity, basically.
All right, so now I have 5 beats. What does that get me?
That gets you 1 point of experience. And did I pause the cost for experience? No, because we're all familiar with it.
I got dinner, so I'm gonna take off.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, just
See you
before you take
later.
off, Any remarks? Were you happy, unhappy? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm fine.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I think so. I'm just tired.
Sorry. Oh,
Yeah, I should get some rest.
good answer. Good answer. Yeah. See you.
See ya.
Yes, so one experience. Course of experience. You can get a merit dot, skill specialty. A skill costs 2 points of experience. An attribute 4. A clan discipline 3 dots of experience. Another clan discipline 4 dots. And the race humanity 2 dots. And blood weaponcy 5 dots. 5 dots, sorry, 5 experience. Oh, I'm stupid. Ugh.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and just like pop a merit right now, probably could.
Yep. You don't have a book, do you?
Yes, I do have the book.
Great.
So yeah, I'll read the book. Wait, what could I immediately get for 1 point of
You
experience?
can get a merit or a skill specialty. In any skill you have 1 dot, you can get a specialty. That will grant you 1 more dot when relevant to rule. Relevant. Relevant? Blah blah blah. Like, someday I'll learn to speak proper English. I swear.
Yeah, you did it properly.
Never know.
All right, let me think about it. I might add a physical skill, at least 1 dot in it, so at least I'm not
A specialty in a physical skill. 2 point of experience is a dot in a skill.
There's a tempting case right now for me to get 1 point of brawl for the next time I frenzy.
Yeah, you can only get a merit for 1 point or a skill specialty for 1 point.
Yep.
You have to save your experience if you want to actually get skill dots. Or anything
Then
else.
then I guess that's what I'll do. I will bank it for adding a skill at some point.
Well, maybe you want to look at merits, because there's plenty of merits that'll add or change the way skills work for you. So that...
Namely, mystery cult initiation, which...
Or professional training.
Oh yeah, but mystery cult initiation is even better in my opinion. It's crazy. Like, you get so many merits for that.
Yeah, but professional training gets you 9 again.
That's true. That's very powerful too. And you could get professional training with mystery cult initiation. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, but you have to get to the, there's an
For a
equivalency.
level.
Yeah, there's an
for a level.
equivalency of merit that you put into it.
Yep. Alright,
And
so...
since professional training has a certain merit dot value of its own, you'd have to get there to a certain point as well.
that's true, yeah.
And by that point, you're already leading the cult, so...
So did you all enjoy yourself? Any remarks, any critiques, anything you liked, didn't like?
I think this went well. We actually made progress on the investigation. We got a chance to do a combat and see how terrible some of us are. How awesome the new cowboy is.
I mean,
I didn't do that much. Dylan did everything.
you learned that cars are very effective against people.
I knocked
They are.
one guy out, and then knocked nobody else out. I mean, that was supposed to be my thing, is I knock people out, because the whip has a stun. I mean, technically, I guess if I had aimed at the heads, I could have done better.
I think it's still a very effective strategy, especially for a non-violent capture.
Yeah, you gotta answer for your crimes. I'm not about killing people.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I like it. Super cool.
Also, they never attacked me, so never got to show off my defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I got to show off mine at least, so that was fun.
You are the least menacing one, so...
You say that, but somebody had literally had to attack somebody who was underground and not attacking them.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit more menacing than the person who was literally doing nothing.
Yeah, but this one, like, at his back to everyone else, he was focused on Celine, but... Yeah. True.
One of them attacked somebody who was literally standing there doing nothing.
But it looks so pretty.
Right, so just say, I'm not
Right, one of
gonna
them at
pick a
least
trick.
like distracted attention onto themselves intentionally, and Joshua was nerd raging in someone's face. So.
Well, get more blood potency. Don't have to
Look,
bait
I'm
roll.
not complaining that I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get shot. I'm just
yeah.
complaining that I didn't get shot at.
It's really tempting to spend 3 experience to get like the 1 dot in brawl and then the 1 dot in like bite, and then just say, "All right, good enough."
Well, since I didn't get to ask the question
Mhm.
during the game, I guess I ask now. Does supernatural defense add on top of armor? I mean, supernatural armor add on top of normal armor?
Not unless it says so.
Well,
I
it
think
doesn't, so.
resilience applies because resilience just says it explicitly negates damage.
Well, no, I'm talking Oath of the True Knight. 'Cause
Right, that I wouldn't know because I haven't seen.
Invictus status
yes.
adds as armor.
Yes, it does, but only against kindred and ghouls.
Right. Well, I assume these were ghouls, so I have no idea though.
They weren't ghouls, no.
Well, like I said, I have no idea. I was gonna ask during, so since nobody ever attacked me, I had no opportunity.
Well, number 2 might have attacked you if he wasn't stunned by your whip.
Number 2 wasn't stunned by my whip. Number 4 was.
Number 4, yeah, sorry. Got them
Also,
mixed.
by the way, when you're using the turn order thing, you can sort them by the numerical value. It's an option on the list.
Oh.
I don't know why you're saying ooh, Griff. You use it all the time.
Do I? I mean, I may have just not been paying attention.
I just noticed that during the course of events, the bad guys were ordered by their number of bad guy 1, 2, 3, 4, where bad guy 4 had like an 8 on his thing, and everybody above him had 3s. So it's like, well, they're not in turn order,
My bad.
but they were all grouped up by that anyway, so it didn't really matter.
That's my bad.
Yeah, it's just letting you know. It's a roll 20 thing that
All
you're
right.
able to do.
No. Next session gonna be something.
Yep, next session we have at least a break day, so we'll see how we handle that.
Not really a break day.
Not really,
Celine
no.
is going to confront my dad, or Ivan's dad.
This is true.
In
Stuff's
which
gonna go
case-
down, and it's gonna go terribly, and then we're gonna have to deal with that next too.
You say that, but
Yeah.
then things could go awesome, and I might not be playing Malachi anymore.
That's very true. Things could go very awesome. This will be interesting. I was
Or-
really hoping to get up to 3 XP and make things more interesting too. Oh well, though.
Say,
Next time.
or Malachi can go with Celine, and we just get that shit done.
He did tell everyone
Malachi.
about it, so we do
Yeah.
know what's going down.
Malachi dies in the effort of freeing Ivan, and I just play Ivan, and there's no Malachi left. 100 plus years
ghost.
of history just wasted.
And then the ghosts of Malachi come back.
Nope,
I'm
vampires don't have ghosts.
Yep. Yep, that's one of the few supernatural who don't leave ghosts.
I think it was my Promethean to Beast was the best between 2 different character types I could make.
I mean, vampire can leave ghosts, but not really the same kind of.
Well, not really, because the way the vampires die is basically their essence just goes away. It gets destroyed, so there's nothing left.
It's more complicated than that when it comes
I
to
just
ghosts.
like the concept that my Promethean was a guy who instilled fear in everything, and the way that he comes back is that fear lives on as a beast. Well, I guess technically he would have been human to begin with, because the mortal died, and then the grief of his mother inflicting vengeance on those people is what creates the Promethean, and then the fear the Promethean spreads comes back as the beast.
It would create a geist. You cannot create a president like that. Yeah, a geist. Sorry, and the beast need the human soul to exist in.
Well, no, that's what it did. The guy who became the Promethean's beast thing, he had his soul overwritten by the thing. There was a whole backstory. I can't remember it all exactly. He was having nightmares where he was seeing the hockey mask and the knife, and that's why he's.
Oh right,
that's why
yeah.
he showed
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a continued legacy. It was
Yeah,
basically the old
right.
Jason movies to Jason Goes to Hell, because in Jason
no,
Goes
you're
to Hell,
right.
he inhabits a body.
No, I thought you were talking about a Promethean becoming a beast himself. Like,
No, not becoming a beast themselves,
Yeah.
but I guess
There are at least a
yeah.
couple ways a vampire can just ditch their bodies, so
yeah, but most of them.
those are more explicit rather than just like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, vampire cannot create ghosts per se. I mean, Ooh, some make it can, but it's complicated.
Right, Maquette can. You can maybe be a floating cloud of protein that like Discipline 5 dominates people to take over their bodies when you want.
Yeah,
That
you're
could be weird and silly.
still a vampire, but yeah, make it can as an embrace. Put in a grave, and embrace later. They can come back as hollow Makets. They don't have any reflection because the ghost is their reflection, and they cannot be recorded on any anything with a speakerphone will not catch them up because something about Egyptology and the soul and fragmentation kind of things.
Right.
Yeah, they have an angry ghost bound to them for eternity.
All right then.
Ghosts are
I think
fun.
that's all I got for today.
I've been reading Geist, and if you lose your arm, you can have ghost arm sometime,
Sweet.
or ghost leg, or ghost eye.
I'm having Venture Brothers flashbacks for like Phantom Limb.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, it's
Um,
terrible.
but yeah, no, you can have a near-death experience and create a ghost of yourself, but you didn't die.
Ooh.
And animal can be ghost now. Well,
Yay.
yeah, but they're usually non-sentient and killed and eaten by other ghosts because it's tasty.
Ghost dogs though. Ghost dog
Yeah,
detective.
yeah, ghost dog. But they tend to get killed very easily because ghosts are very, very fragile as ephemeral entities.
Right.
But yeah, ghost legs. Alright. I think I'm
Alright.
gonna leave it to me. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna sleep.
Yep. And I'm gonna relax. So catch you guys later.